Kidney disease is no longer fatal, and the defects can actually be managed with technology, if not healed completely. Dialysis is one of the effective ways of managing this condition until a transplant can be executed. However, the high cost of dialysis is killing more people faster than the disease itself.
An infected kidney was like a death sentence in the past, but infected persons can now live. They must ensure healthy lifestyle and consistent dialysis. To completely live one's full life, however, a kidney transplant is the solution. In the interim, dialysis prolongs the life of a patient. Thomas Khan, a journalist with TV3 in Cape Coast, has lived with kidney failure for the past 5 years. Khan's visit to the renal unit of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital is regular. Dialysis sessions is what is saving him now. He weighs 71 kilograms, and that is risky for his health. Maintaining a dry weight of 65 is key to improving his health. He has to shed some 5 kg of fluid, but his kidneys cannot do it. Therefore, he has to rely on dialysis.
The dialysis would remove the excess weight, fluid as well as the toxins. You understand? And that's what this whole process is about. And so you can see that now if you look at Thomas's hand, you have these tubings that are connected to his hand. Now we have various access that we use for dialysis. We have the jugular vein access. If you go around, you see that some of our clients here have different access points. You know, some have it on the neck, some have it on the chest, some would also have it on their thigh, and Thomas here is having his on his hand. You understand? And so you can see the 2 tubings, they are colored. You understand? One is blue indicated and the other one is red. The blue one is the venous line and the red one is the arterial line. We are using the red one to access blood from the patient, and the blue one is supposed to be returning the blood to the patient.
You know, the whole thing started like malaria sort of. So I fell sick and I was admitted at the hospital, and I was wondering what kind of malaria that they keep treating and it wasn't going. So I was in the hospital for an admission for about 2 months. So through the various tests, that's when later it was realized to be a kidney failure, and it wasn't easy for me.
A lot of people are dying out of these diseases, and it seems the health insurance doesn't cover, and you have to pay for it. If you don't have it, you are dying, and you will die.
Treating kidney without support is a death sentence, but Khan is fortunate. His family and friends are around him.
We raised something, but it wasn't able to undertake the transplant. So those monies were used by Thomas Khan on the dialysis. And remember, the dialysis, you have to come, I think, thrice every week, and it's a huge thing.
The cost of dialysis in Ghana is killing people battling the disease.
It is expensive because, you know, most of the things we use are all from abroad. They are imported into the country, and the tax is not evaded yet. So they are still paying tax on these consumables, all of the things we use for them.
Figures are staggering, and many patients cannot pay. 75 people died at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital last year because they could not pay for dialysis.
At a point, you'd realize you can sell a whole mansion for the dialysis and still would have to continue. What happens after exhausting whatever you have? If I sell this whole building for my dialysis and I exhaust everything, at the end of the day, I am still a patient who needs to be cared for.
To worsen matters, the National Health Insurance Scheme, though covers some medications for kidney treatment, a larger chunk has to be paid for by the patient.
You can't do any project because all your monies go into their drugs and this dialysis. You can't do anything. The little money you have, you must keep them alive.
In some jurisdictions, the dialysis is fully catered for by central government. Health professionals are advocating removal of taxes on equipment and medical consumables used in the care of kidney patients to make treatment cheaper.
We are asking the government to at least help with the taxes, bring the cost down. Then again, the consumables, they should pay half the cost for us. We are asking that they support the patients by reducing the drugs, the cost of the EPO. At least if they would subsidize somehow so that they wouldn't have to pay that much for the EPO.
Until the request of health professionals and the kidney patients are adhered to, the country would continue to lose more people through kidney diseases because of high cost of treatment.